So imagine there are two students. The first one with 98% marks, with but with the zero skills and with zero problem solving, like real world problem solving, and as well as he don't know how to communicate, and like he's, I would say, only that person who just focus on academics but not on the real life problems. And the another person who is with average marks but know how to communicate with better leadership qualities, with better teamwork, and all those stuff. So let me ask you a question. So have you ever think which one is good, and think you are an employer, so which whom would you like to hire? Think about it. Okay, so let's talk about today the topic marks versus skill, which truly defines success. Okay, so as I asked you guys some questions as well, so now what I want to say is that I hope you got my all the answer, and I want to say it has been a topic that are in, I would say, that is a controversial topic for decades, so that's why we wanted to speak on it. Before it, let's talk what kind of things that we think about it. And the first one thing is that even before diving in a topic, we should know what the mean of the terms, like marks and all those, like how these thing happens. The first one thing we will talk about just a, yeah, so the first one thing is that we should know about that how marks helpful, and like where it help us. The first one thing is that a person who is 98% marks, it shows that how much he was consistent during his preparation, how was disciplined, hard working. So all those things, it shows that about the academics performance. And if we say about the next one, about skills, so skills are, like we know, it's about leadership qualities, team working with a team, and as well as I would say for solving a real life problem. And as I define both of the terms, and I also wanted to say you guys, like from which I was and like where I stand now. So there was a time when I was also a kind of person who totally based on marks. My communication was really very poor, leadership qualities, teamwork, all those things were really very poor. But later I found that these things are really very necessary, because what I found is that we should know this thing, that like for entering, we can say, in a building to enter, marks are necessary, academic performance is necessary, but how long you will be in that building, it totally depends on skills. So that's why these are totally like very important, and not nowadays, even in every sector it's important. That's why we should work on that. And another thing that I want to say is that, yeah, so now I would, if I talk about myself, so I even I'm preparing, like, yeah, even I would say that nowadays I'm working on my health and all those stuff, and also working how to speak. That's why I created my YouTube channel. I try to make myself more confident each and every day. So these kind of things, when I learned, initially I studied in a school that is near to my house, in a village, in a rural area. I have studied, completed my study of 10th grade. After that, when I entered in an academy to develop my overall personality, I found that there, like, even there were so many students with average skills, but they have very good communication, leadership qualities, and all those things, and that I found how much they are valuable. And even there was a day when my teacher was like that, yeah, just can't come on the stage and talk here. And I was like, sir, like, yeah, I'm good in academics. I got tied, like I secured 94.2% in my 10th grade, but still I was blank, like I was playing, like I didn't know how to, like I knew like how to introduce, but I didn't know like how my hand gesture should be and how should I stand and all those things. Even like there was also a day my ma'am like said to me that, yeah, Miss Khan, you will be the monitor of this class and you will be the first girl monitor. And I was like, sorry ma'am, but I don't know like how to monitor a class, what kind of things should I do and all those things. Then after that I found how much, and even there was a boy in my class in 12th grade, he also gave the written exam. Like initially, when I found him at that time, he was, yeah. So if I talk about that boy, so that boy was, I would say, that was average in academics performance, but the way he used to speak, the way he used to represent his voice, his confidence, all the things are like really very fascinating. And but he was average student, but still, like I was more talented than him, but I was not consistent. That was my one of the biggest mistake at the time. That's why I didn't able to clear that exam even a single time. I have given it around 3 times. Okay, so yeah, but maybe that was because of lack of strategy. I don't want to blame myself more than, otherwise I'll cry now. No, 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 I'm not as weak, guys, don't think like that. Okay. Okay, so let me tell you another thing is that yeah, so these kind of thing happened. I was like, yeah, this boy is really, I used to think that he will not able to, maybe he can do the written, even he will not able to do written exam. He did, guys, he did the written exam, cleared written exam, and after that I thought, yeah, now he will not able to clear the SSP. Then still he cleared, guys, and he got recommended in his first attempt. And like at the same time he joined that, I would say, academy, and at the same time, and that was really very fantastic guy. He was consistent, and I want to salute him today. And this type of consistency I also want. That's why I say I learned that consistency beats intensity, and it's really very important thing. And we the people, we most of the time we just say that no, it's not like that, but it's like that. So just work on yourself hard, as I'm also working. I thought maybe I'm good in English, but still I'm practicing. At the last time I want to say is that if you are in your schools, if you are in your college, that's great, you're working on your academic performance, but apart from that also try to make 1 hour for yourself where you learn something new. Because what we people do, we consume content a lot, but we never try to make something, we never try to create something, our own content. But we should know these skills also matters, because this world is not about the marks only, it's also about the skills and all the stuff. It's really very important. That's why I want to say you guys that you should work, even I'm working on it, and all those things I experienced. And after that like even I would not say that, yeah, I just like I would say learn the script, okay, and after that I'm speaking here. No, guys, that was all about my experience, what kind of things I experienced. And after that I come here, started recording myself, and yeah, I'm doing great at my age. I wanted to work each and every day, wanted to grow each and every day. I'll do work hard each and every day. So thank you guys, and Jai Hind.